I just wanted to first thank the community and for the support and the love and the honor that has been shown to our family and to Jason. It just means a lot. I mean, I can't say how much that it has meant to us just to see the honor that has been shown to him and the support of our family. I want to thank, our police family here and all over the nation. The flags being flown at half-mast, the prayers, the flowers and balls on his car, the profile pictures on Facebook being changed to his badge and honoring him. He was an amazing man, and I just want everybody to know what an amazing man that he was. He was a dedicated family man. He loved our family. He loved our boys. He loved me. He was dedicated to his job. He loved his job. He loved the people that he worked with. And I just want everybody to know what an amazing man he was.
Questions? Anybody got any questions or anything?
How did you guys meet?
We met on Valentine's Day 12 years ago. We were at college and we're inseparable ever since. It was truly, truly love at first sight. He's my best friend.
Amy, why did you want to come speak publicly today?
I wanted to thank everyone for, the support and the honor and the love and the prayers. The only reason why I can get up here right now is because of prayers. And God is, picked me up off the bathroom floor. I didn't want to live another second without him. And, I know that I have to be strong for our kids. And I feel the prayers and the support. I mean, I truly do. And I wanted to thank everybody for that.
How are Hunter and Parker?
How are they?
Yeah.
We've had our, as good as can be expected. Just, they know, their daddy's not coming back, and it's going to be a long, hard road.
For people who still want to help and want to express their condolences to you, what do you want them to do?
Well, the Supporting Heroes has been an amazing, amazing support group for us. And, I think to give back to that group, because they have helped us so much, that would be one way,
Can you tell us a little bit how he was? We know that he was a puny baseball coach, very involved in the community. You can clearly see loved this town. Can you tell us a little bit about him?
He was very goofy. He loved to make everybody laugh. He wanted to make sure everybody was having a good time around him. He loved baseball. He loved the Cincinnati Reds. He loved his family. He loved, not just, the boys and I, but all, his family, my family. He loved his brothers that he worked with. He was just really goofy and just, for instance, at the Christmas party the past 2 years, the city party, it's nice, you dress nice, but him and another officer, they wanted to wear goofy sweaters. Everybody else is dressed nice, and this past year he wore an elf sweater with a elf hat. He loved to just be goofy.
Ms. Ellis, one of the people I spoke with yesterday, her relative was arrested by Officer Ellis, and she was struck by his compassion and care. So could you talk about his way of that?
You know, I rode with him on several occasions, and I remember one of the first times that I rode with him, and he was, you know, he pulled someone over, and he was, you know, at the car, and I was watching him, and he was just kind of laughing and whatnot, and when he got back in the car, I said, "Did you know him?" He said, "No." He said, "You know, I don't, you know," he wasn't a jerk like that, but he loved helping people, and he loved his job, and he just wanted, you know, just to do his job and to do it good and to do it right and to clean up the streets, and he was dedicated. He loved it.
Amy, when you see the memorial outside, the candles and the flags and the teddy bears and baseballs on top of the police cruiser, what do you think goes on through your mind when you see that?
It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. Just, I can't even, you know, explain how good it, you know, makes me feel that people are honoring him, you know, through this horrific tragedy. It's brought, you know, the good out of so many people. People are donating things left and right, you know, their services, and I mean, it's just, I'm blown away. I'm blown away.
What will you miss most about him?
Where do I even start? You know, his goofy smile, the way he always made us laugh, his smell, just to be able to hug him and kiss him, and just seeing him with our boys. And I don't even know, there's nothing that, you know, there's not one thing that I could say I would miss the most about him. I just miss everything.
What was his favorite thing to do with the boys? Was it playing baseball or?
Yeah, he loved to play baseball and with them, and just to play with them, wrestle with them. And
how did he become a canine officer?
I know, you know, he was always a go-getter, you know. He was never content just to be. So that was kind of, I think, the next step for him. He just was interested in, you know, the part of, like I said, he was dedicated to his job. He wanted to clean the streets up, and that was the way, you know, to get the drugs off the streets.
Amy, what gives you the strength to sit in front of all these cameras and all these microphones and all these people are wanting to know what's going on with you and your family? How do you stand or sit in front of us?
God. That's the only way is God. I mean, you know, I've laid on the bathroom floor. I did not want to live another second without him, but I don't have the strength to pray right now, but I know that many others are praying for me and our family, and that's the only way. I have faith in God, trust in God that He's going to get us through this, because it's, you know, He has provided a peace that passes all understanding, and I mean, it's the only way.
Can you tell me about the support that you have? You have Eric with Supporting Heroes, your mother's behind you. Who else is there with you?
This is Jason's mother. This is a good friend of ours, and just other, you know, brothers and sisters that he worked with. You know, they were family.
How have they been for you?
Amazing. They have not left my side. They have been, you know, they loved him too.
Is this Tara to your right? What have the conversations been? How has Tara helped you get through the past few days?
Just knowing that, you know, because people can say, I'm sorry, and, you know, but it was a comfort to know that someone else has been through this, and she was able to stand in front of me and just, you know, the pain will never go away. Just to have that extra support, you know, to say, hey, I know, and to know that she knows what we're feeling.
Somebody told me we didn't lose one of the good ones, we lost one of the best. What made Jason so special?
He just, I mean, he loved his job, and he wanted to make, you know, he just was a goofball, and he liked to just goof around, and just he was just such a likable guy, and he loved his job, he loved his family. I really don't know how to explain it. He loved his job, he did his job right, he was by the book. So
You proud of him?
words cannot express how proud. I mean, he is forever our hero. He always made me feel like he was Superman, that nothing would ever happen to him, and he's our hero.
Do you have a single favorite memory you'd like to share that kind of explains his goofy personality other than the Ellis story?
It's so hard to think, you know, right now. I really can't. I can't think right now. There's so many memories that we have just been sharing, you know, over the past couple days. We've laughed, we've cried. I mean, I just can't think right now.
How old are your boys?
6 and 7.
Can they comprehend what's happening?
The younger one, he knows, you know, try to explain the best I can. He knows that Daddy's not coming back, but that we will see him one day again in heaven. And he got hurt yesterday, and that's when he started letting it all out. He just screamed and screamed and screamed. He wanted his daddy. And we all sat there and cried with him and said, you know, we do too. And just...
How was Jason able to balance being goofy but still commanding respect?
I don't know. You know, I guess being, you know, in law enforcement, they know how to do that. I don't really know. He knew when he had to be serious, but when he would come home or we were having cookouts or whatever, he just let that side go.
Did he ever tell you when you all met, like why he wanted to become a police officer?
He never really said why. He just said that, you know, he played minor league baseball for a while. And when that dream, when he decided to give that up, you know, I worried because he came home early because I was pregnant, and we were having trouble, and we have a special needs child, and he knew it was time to come home, and just he needed to be there. And I worried that he would regret that one day. But he said, you know, he had lots of dreams, and one was to be a police officer, to be, you know, my husband and a father, and so I knew that was just one of his dreams.
What kind of support have you got from that community, from his former players in baseball? Has there been some outpouring from that community as well?
I mean, just everywhere. I don't think there's anyone that has not reached out to us, you know. He touched many lives, and there will be, you know, close friends of his that he played that'll be by our side.
We talked about the kids, but how are you feeling right now?
There's no words, you know, to express the sadness that I have, the anger that I have. I'm proud of him, But I just, again, I want to, it's just through God, that I'm able to sit here right now.